We see people all over the city and all over the county empowering people to light up dark spaces. We believe that is our mission, and how it all began is a wild adventure. I'm Holiday Zimmerman, and I'm the CEO of the Hub OC. In 2017, my dad had passed away. He was a wild, gregarious, amazing leader, and losing him was a loss, not only to me, but also to community. I remember that, losing my dad, and then losing my job at the time, and coming to a new city. I was a bit lost. I remember getting a phone call from my dad's best friend, and he took me to lunch. And he said, hey, right before your dad passed away, he started this nonprofit. We don't know exactly what to do with it, but I feel called that we should give it to you. I never wanted the weight of leading something like that and didn't feel that I had the ability to lead a nonprofit. So I simply just said, oh, that's amazing. I'll pray about it, and left it at that. Meanwhile, my husband got a job as the interim pastor here at Friends Orange, and we started this new adventure in this amazing town. The city of Orange is really magical. It's a group of people that love their city. They're very proud of their city, and they serve like nobody I've ever met. They have a pride in seeing their city become great. We started volunteering at the Youth Centers of Orange, which was down the street from our church. It offered free after-school care to children living below the poverty line in the city of Orange. And so we did a basketball camp and had a great time. And I got to know the board, and we started chatting about just the needs of the Youth Centers of Orange. It was just a foundation at the time. It wasn't a 501c3. And blatantly, they just asked out of the blue if I happened to have a nonprofit. So I really didn't know how to answer them, because technically I had a nonprofit. So I just said, very scarcely, very without a lot of emotion, I just said, well, I believe I do. And with that, it led to this discussion where they basically said, would you take over the Youth Centers of Orange? I didn't feel like I had the skills for it, and I didn't feel like I had the knowledge, but then I got to meet the staff. And I was overwhelmed by their love for kids. I got to meet the kids, and I got to see the connection between the city and the need. And I just felt like God was saying, Holiday, you have to do this. I'll make a way. And he did.
My name is Cameron Geringer-Pate. I have the awesome privilege of being the executive director of the Youth Centers of Orange. One of the biggest visions that the Youth Centers has is we believe in creating a program that looks like the city it's a part of, where people, kids, staff from all walks of life get to share a space together. We believe that we're a space where integration is the rule, not the exception. That it's a powerful thing when families from different backgrounds, walks of life get to come together and share space together. And we believe that we want to provide that space for families.
So partnering with the Youth Centers of Orange was the beginning of our nonprofit, the Hub OC. A hub means, in my mind, a place where needs are met, but it's a central community spot. It's a place where action is being made, where lives are being changed, where you just want to be at the center of it. We've built great relationships, and we just said, listen, we want to be a hub for the city, so let us know if there's any other thing we can help you with. So the city approached us, and one of those issues was the unhoused population in the city of Orange. They wanted us to come alongside them and meet the needs, and we said yes. So not only now under the umbrella of the Hub OC was the Youth Centers of Orange, but we also got to start a new adventure called the Hub Resource Center.
I'm Kylie Simonton, and I'm the director of the Hub Resource Center, which is a program that brings dignity, respect, love to the unhoused population in our area. We see on a regular basis people coming in with the desperate need to just be seen and known, and that is our value. We care about the ones we serve, and we do that by getting to know their stories, who they are, and then finding the resources that will help them break down barriers so they can find success in their lives. An example of where we've seen drastic life change is with somebody that we serve on a regular basis. Her name is Lisa.
Hi, I'm Lisa. I was homeless for 8 years. I was actually living in a parking lot. I had suffered from PTSD from domestic violence. Before I met the Hub Resource Center, I was very broken. I was very untrusting, very unbelieving. I was very mad at God. I couldn't hear God at all because I was too busy yelling at him all the time. And there everybody say, oh, God this, God that. Anybody can talk to you. But when they start to show you, and you could literally see the love, they made me love them back by showing me that they love us, that we're important, that they value us, and that we all mean something. That's what they did for me. If I never found the Hub Resource Center, I would still be very broken. I'd still be very alone. I'd still be sleeping on that car lot. I would never be where I am right now. I'm housed. I have my own place. I would have never gotten any of that if it wasn't for the Hub. I was also given a service animal dog. He was actually a homeless dog. The Hub Resource Center has given me food for him, has taken him to the vet before. He's a very special dog. By meeting the Hub Resource Center, my whole relationship with God has changed. I've learned to trust God. I've learned that He brings people like the Hub Resource to me. Even on my birthday, they surprised me. All of them came. That showed me that I am important, that they love me, that they're my family. There she is.
Oh, I love you. Lisa, we are so happy. These are for you. You have such a bright future. Such a bright future. You're going to care for people so well. I know you are. We're going to be lucky to have you. I love you.
I love you. Thank you. Thank you
I'm
so
so proud of
much. That's amazing.
I'm so excited for what the future holds for you, Lisa.
Me too.
Now, Lisa's story is just one of many beautiful successes we're seeing at the Hub Resource Center. Every single person is treated with dignity and respect. We also helped her get her caregiver's license, so she's back in a job, working hard, being able to support herself. And now we get to talk to her about what her next phase looks like. She's now dreaming for what her future looks like.
We have seen such amazing miracles. Since the time that we've been there and working with the city, which has been only a couple of years, we've seen 600 people housed. They're getting the medical care they need. They're getting the jobs that they're looking for. The cool part is that God knew this all along. We didn't make a strategic plan for this. Literally, God wrote the plan. One of the biggest barriers for our unhoused community is childcare. Well, because of the Youth Centers of Orange, we were able to remove that barrier within 5 minutes. Literally, somebody from the Youth Centers, because we're all a mile apart here in this city, can come over, check the kids in, get them what they need, and then take them right to one of our sites to have free care. It's totally miraculous. While that was happening, we realized we needed a way to fund the Hub OC. Well, the City of Orange, one of the greatest things about it is it's a mecca for thrift stores, finding treasures, those cute antiques, great food, but also a place that you can just stroll and enter these amazing stores and find something that just is perfect, one of a kind. And so we wanted to open up a thrift store that would become the fuel for the Hub OC, but also a place that people could donate used goods and bring new life to it. And what a better name than Full Circle Thrift Store.
My name is Angie, and I'm the assistant manager at Full Circle Marketplace. One of our highest values at Full Circle is generosity. We strive to be generous with everything that we are given, and that is all made possible because of the generous individuals in the community that donate to our shop. We get to be a part of something that is much greater than ourselves, and we're more than just a thrift store. We're not just selling clothes, but we're giving something more lasting to individuals that come into our shop, giving back to youth in the foster care system and unhoused individuals that are referred to our shop. That's really what is like the heartbeat of Full Circle, is just generosity and giving back freely because we received everything freely.
Following God is always a wild ride, and we are going at full steam. We are watching life change happen in every area. From where you're sitting now, it's going to be 2 sites. We're seeing the city desiring us to be at every school in the city of Orange. We believe God is just getting started. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Thank you for saying yes. Thank you for being a part of the wild adventure that God has. We truly believe the best is yet to come, and we believe there's more that He wants to do, and we know He's only going to be able to do it through you.